Hello everyone, this is As Muhammad Khan and I welcome you with today's segment student. Today we will cover one important concept related to natural resources, and it is also essential part of our life. Without this we can't survive, means it is an essential part of the life student. And what is it? It is water. Today we will discuss about the water student. What is water? Water is a universal component, means it is the natural component that we get from the nature. And what is the main source of water? It is rain student. And if we speak about the chemical composition of it, then it contains the two atoms of hydrogen and one from the oxygen. So, and what is its formula? Its formula is H2O. It is considered as a wonderful liquid student because it is used for the different purposes. That's why it is considered as a wonderful liquid, and about this we will discuss in detail. First, we will discuss about where is water found. As you know that our earth is considered as blue planet. Why is it considered as blue planet student? Because our earth covers its surface around 70% by the water student. Means our earth's surface is covered 70% by water. As ocean student, as ocean it is covered. Now in the ocean there is around 97.5% water is found, and remaining water is found as glacier or ice top, means the ice that are found on the mountain as glacier, that is known as ice top. As ice top it is found, and it is around 1.5%. And remaining 1% is found as groundwater, as pond, as river and lake student. And what is the main source of water? It is rain. And with the help of the rain, the water cycle is maintained, and the percentage, that is around 70% water, is maintained on our earth's surface. Now we come on the necessity of water. Why is it essential for our life, and why is it considered as a wonderful liquid? Because student, it is used generally in all the activities that we do for our survival, like the drinking, cooking, bathing and washing. For all these activities, what we need water. So water is considered as a wonderful liquid. With this student, it is also used in the biochemical and the chemical reactions. What are the biochemical reactions? There are many chemical reactions are taking place in our body, and all these chemical reactions water plays as a solvent student, and it means water is facilitating these chemical reactions. With this, it also helps in different chemical reactions. In some reactions it works as a reactant, and in some reaction it is formed as a product. With this student, it is solvent. Water is considered as a universal solvent. Like in our body there are the different substances are found, and all these substances are soluble in water, and it is considered as a universal solvent. That's why. With this, it also helps in the photosynthesis, means plants can make their own food with the help of photosynthesis. And for the photosynthesis there are the two important reactants. What are they? First is carbon dioxide and second is water. So without water the plants can't make their food, so it is essential for the photosynthesis. Now in the next, agriculture and fisheries. As you know that in the agriculture there are the fields, and the fields have the crops, and the crops, with the help of the crops, what we get the grains, fruits, vegetables, nuts. There are the different products. For this what they do, student, they do the photosynthesis, and for the photosynthesis water is essential, and that water is provided to them as irrigation. With the help of the irrigation, water is provided. Next is fisheries. Without water, the fisheries is not possible, because fishes are the aquatic animals and they can be reared only inside the water, or most of the fishes we get from the sea or the ocean water, and those fishes are known as marine fish, student. And some fishes can be also obtained from the ponds or the lake water, and those fishes are known as freshwater fishes. So there are the different varieties according to the type of the water. It is fresh water or it is marine water. With this transportation, in the living organism, there are the different substances are found, student, and those substances are moved from one part to another or one place to another with the help of water. Because those substances are found inside the water, because water is solvent, so they are transferred from one part to another with the help of water. Next important of the water is, student, temperature buffer. Means in all the living organisms, their body temperature is controlled with the help of water, and because the water cannot become hot or cool fastly, it takes time. That's why we can say that it is a temperature buffer, and with the help of that, the living organism's temperature is controlled. So these are the advantages of the water. That's why we can consider water as a wonderful liquid. Now, what is the main source of water, student? It is rain. About the rain, I have told you that rain is maintained with the help of water cycle, in which the groundwater is evaporated, and with the help of that evaporation, the water vapor is from the clouds, and those clouds have the condensation, and due to that condensation, the water containing clouds become precipitated, and due to that precipitation, again they come as rain on the ground. In this way, due to the water cycle, the water is maintained on the earth. So it is about the water and its necessity, student. So now you will try to cover this topic. Thank you very much and have a nice day.